Hey, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to show you how we're going to grill. This is a prime piece of tenderloin. This is a filet mignon. This is a prime cut. It's exceptional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it started here on my hot grill. Once again, I always want a really hot grill, and we're just going to get it on here, get some good sear marks on it. 90-degree twist because we want to get a good char on one side before we flip it. The thing about this big prime meat is I do not recommend cooking any more than medium rare because it'll just be so tough and flavorless. So let's get this thing going. So I want to keep the lid closed. I want to generate as much heat as possible to get this seared. A little flame's even good. Sometimes when I have a really a meat with low fat content, like a tenderloin, sometimes it's nice to grill some sausage or something that has higher fat content, so it's going to get those flavorizer bars and get a little flame going. But this is really absolutely best. Rule of thumb, doesn't matter, most fillets are cut, a good butcher knows this, to a good height, and it should take a total of about 2 minutes on each side, and try not to go past that, but that should be all it takes. So basically you could say a minute, 90 degrees, a minute, flip it, a minute, and rotate 90 degrees, and you'll be able to tell because there will be a really nice char on it. So I'm going to let this sit here for a minute, and we'll be right back to finish it up. Alright, so it's been 2 minutes. I've been hearing this thing sizzle. I did give it a turn after a minute, so it has some nice char marks. So let's see what it looks like when I flip it. Oh, beautiful. You can see that nice hat crosshatch. Really beautiful. Alright, close it up. We're going to give it another 2 minutes. So, steak's almost done. Literally all I do when I get a nice cut of meat like this is I rub some olive oil on it, throw it on the grill. If you like, you can add some pepper. You can use steak seasoning, whatever. I just like the flavor, so I just use olive oil and tenderloin, that is. Got some good hash marks. It's got a good char on this side. It's almost done on the other side, so we'll take it off in a minute. I just want to take a second to explain in case you don't know. Prime beef is the highest level there is, and then below it is choice. There's no such thing as choice plus or super plus, or that's a fallacy. It is graded by the USDA, and once you try prime, which is a little more expensive, it's really hard to go back. There's literally any prime beef is going to melt in your mouth. I love New York strip, especially bone in. I'll talk about that on another day, but usually the thing is, if you see filet mignon has the bacon wrapped around it, it's because there's absolutely no fat content, because it is a choice cut. So it is harder to cook, and it needs the flavor of the bacon to kind of make it taste better. Prime has this very, very meltable fat in the meat that, as you cook it, just makes it so tender. I'm actually starting to drool a little here. This is, I guess, a beautiful steak. Like I said, I'm being really careful. I don't want this any more than medium rare. This is probably right now medium rare to rare at this point, and that's how I like it. It's going to be warm all the way through, but definitely the best way to cook it is on a hot heat, high heat, so that it does warm through, but because I want cold meat, but it's not cooked all the way through. So, that being said, get this served up. Doesn't that look just absolutely special?